Sunday, September 21, 1884. A large number of devotees were in Sri Ramakrishna's room. Among them, Ram, Mahendra Mukherjee, M. and Chunilal. Chunilal had just returned from Vrindavan, where he had gone with Rakhal and Balaram. The two latter were still there. Nitya Gopal was also staying there. The master began to talk with Chunilal about Vrindavan. Master: How is Rakhal? Chuni: He is quite well now, sir. Master: Isn't Nitya Gopal coming back? Chuni: He was still there when I left. Master: Who will bring your family back? Chuni: Balaram Babu told me that he would arrange it with some reliable person. He didn't mention any name. Sri Ramakrishna then spoke to Mahendra Mukherjee about Narayan, a schoolboy 16 or 17 years old, who often visited the master and was very dear to him. Master: He is quite guileless, isn't he? The very uttering of the word guileless filled the master with great joy. Mahendra: Yes, sir, completely guileless. Master: His mother came here the other day. I was a little frightened to see that she was a proud woman. That day she found that Captain, you, and many others too visited me. Then she must have realized that she and her son were not the only people to come here. All laugh. There was some sugar candy in the room, and she remarked that it was good. That made her feel there was no scarcity of food here. I happened to tell Baburam in front of her to keep some sweets for himself and Noron. Ganu's mother said that Noron always bothered his mother for the boat hire to come here. His mother said to me, Please ask Noron to consent to marry. I replied, All that depends on one's fate. Why should I interfere? All laugh. Noron is indifferent to his studies. His mother said, Please ask him to pay a little more attention. So I said to Noron, Attend to your studies. Then his mother said, Please tell him seriously. All laugh. To Chunilal: Why doesn't Gopal come here? Chunilal: He has been suffering from dysentery. Master: Is he taking any medicine? Sri Ramakrishna was planning to go to a performance of the Chaitanya Leela at the Star Theatre. Mahendra Mukherjee was to take him to Calcutta in his carriage. They were talking about choosing good seats. Some suggested that one could see the performance well from the 1 rupee gallery. Ram said, "Oh no, I shall engage a box for him." The master laughed. Some of the devotees said that public women took part in the play. They took the parts of Nimai, Nitai, and others. Master to the devotees, I shall look upon them as the blissful mother herself. What if one of them acts the part of Chaitanya? An imitation custard apple reminds one of the real fruit. Once, while going along a road, a devotee of Krishna noticed some babla trees. Instantly, his mind was thrown into ecstasy. He remembered that the wood of babla trees was used for the handles of the spades that the garden of the temple of Shyamasundar was dug with. Footnote: Shyamasundar, a name of Krishna. Footnote ends. The trees instantly reminded him of Krishna. I was once taken to the Maidan in Calcutta to see a balloon go up. There, I noticed a young English boy leaning against a tree, with his body bent in 3 places. It at once brought before me the vision of Krishna, and I went into samadhi. Footnote: Images of Krishna are usually bent in 3 places of the body, namely the neck, the waist, and the knees. Footnote ends. Once, Chaitanya Dev was passing through a village. Someone told him that the body of the drum used in Kirtan was made from the earth of that village, and at once he went into ecstasy. Radha could not control herself at the sight of a cloud or the blue throat of a peacock. It would at once awaken in her mind the thought of Krishna, and she would go into ecstasy.